These are some of the messages I've been receiving lately. Hi AJ, how are you able to recover so fast after your CS? It's been 2 months since I had my cesarean session and I'm still not fit. How are you able to recover very fast, AJ? And today I'm here to talk about it. Disclaimer, please, I am not a health practitioner or a health provider. After CS, when I was being moved from the monitoring room to the recovery ward, I was given a hot leptin to take. So after any operation, you can get infection, so they'll give you antibiotic to take. I took my antibiotic for 5 days and I took it religiously. Please, when you get home and you are being given antibiotic from the hospital, if you don't take it the time you are supposed to take it, it won't work. Take it religiously. If 8 hours, please take it, adhere to it, take it 8 hours. When I go home too, I was still taking my hot tea. Blood comes out. So I believe that when I take in the hot tea, it melts any clogged blood in me. That was what I saw whenever I take in the hot tea. So let's move on to how to take care of the incision. So when you come home, you need a ventilated spirit. So every product I'll talk about, if I have the medicine here, I will show it to you. The ones I don't have, I've used it and it got finished and I threw it away. So if I don't show it to you, I'll just show you a picture somewhere here or here. Okay, so let's move on. So I get my cotton, I soak my cotton with the methylated spray, then I use it to clean it. So this is how I was cleaning. I don't go back and forth with the cotton. So I go like this. If I'm using this direction, that's what I use. So I use this direction, turn to the next side, and I clean it to the other side too. So I'm doing this because I don't want to infect the wound. So that's why I don't use the same face I used to clean the wound to use again and come back again. So I use this face, clean it, turn to the other side and use the other side to clean it, look for another place that is neat and use it to clean it. So after using the spray to clean there, I apply the dress ointment on it, and this is a picture of the dress ointment. So whenever I use the methylated spirit, I have to use the dress ointment too on it. Dress ointment is the one that will help to heal the wound, because it's a healing cream. Maybe in a day I can use it 4 times in a day, the methylated spray. If you don't get dress ointment, don't worry, you can also use sodo cream. So I have this one because this is what I'm currently using for my baby's nappy rashes, and it's very, very good. Sodo cream. It's also an antibacterial healing cream. You can also use it on your incision whenever you use your spray to clean there. So let's move on to how to overcome the pains. CS pains is very, very unbearable, like, trust me. So this is what I will advise you. Whenever you come home, please don't stress yourself. Don't try to force yourself and take your baby sideways, or try to breastfeed your baby. Because you can't lift up your baby, you're trying to breastfeed your baby sideways like this. I did it and I nearly opened up my wound. So because I felt like I was putting too much pressure on my husband, like I was stressing him, because whenever he's asleep around midnight, 2, 3, I will call him, and I felt like I was just disturbing his sleep. So I wanted him to also rest, because he has also like gone through a lot. So I wanted him to rest, but I realized the decision I took was not helping at all. Please, when you come home, act as a queen. Just when you need something, just call someone to help you. Please don't force yourself. Call someone to help you out. This is what I inserted in my anus to reduce the pain. So I use paracetamol suppository. I inserted into my anus, and I use diclofenac. So I have diclofenac 100 rectal, that's suppository. So you insert it into the anus. So when I insert the paracetamol, I insert this one too. So I kept using it till I was okay. We'll seek for an advice from a pharmacist. So to speak to words on the advantages and disadvantages in taking in this or inserting this medicine into your anus.
My name is Annan. I'm a pharmacist and I run a food health blog on Instagram called Apothecary Shots. So today we are talking about diclofenac. It comes as tablets, gels, and suppositories. Now, suppositories are those dosage forms that you insert in the anus. Okay, now diclofenac is used for a myriad of conditions, for pain, from joint pain to menstrual cramps. There are 3 groups of people I'm going to highlight who should not be taking diclofenac. First group, people with asthma. Diclofenac belongs to a group of drugs known as NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, and these drugs are known to precipitate or cause asthma attacks. Okay, so if you have asthma, be right when you're taking these drugs. 2. If you have ulcer or a history of ulcer. Now, diclofenac is known to cause or increase bleeding. Okay, so if you're taking diclofenac, whether or not you have a history of ulcer, you should eat before you take it. If you have an ulcer, just avoid it. And last group, if you have heart issues or cardiac issues, just avoid it.
You have to put it in the fridge, like in the normal fridge, so that it will help it to kick a little, because if you put it down it will melt, and when it melts you can't insert it into your anus. Let's get into what I was taking. Yeah, so this is the vitamin C I was taking. And see, when you take it, it will boost up your immune system. It will also help your wound to heal very, very fast. This one is sugar free. Some vitamin C, please be careful of the brand. Some vitamin C are not good, like it's full of sugar, it's sugary. Please be careful. So I know of Easy Life. Easy Life is a good brand vitamin C, and Valupack too is very, very good. So even though it has no sugar, it tastes okay, it tastes nice. It's not that sour or bitter to take. It's okay for you to take. So I take in this one. I just drop 1 tablet in the water every day to take. Sometimes too, I dip a towel in the hot water and I put it on my belly. If you think your hands can't handle or bear the hot water, you can use hot water bottle. I will set a picture on it still. So with this hot water bottle, you can put in a hot water and you can still hold it. But when you're using a towel, you might even burn your hand. If you can't use the towel, just get a hot water bottle, so you can pour in the hot water and be putting it on your tummy. It will help you to ease you from your pain. So that is what I did, and I was able to recover very fast. So remember, always taking your antibiotic raw. Please take it religiously, and also taking your vitamin C each raw. Act like a queen. Let someone help you out. Don't stress yourself. CS hates stress, so don't stress yourself. So thanks so much. If you've been able to watch this far, I hope everything that I've shared will help you in your recovery process. So until next time, it's AJ Yero. Peace out.